What is up? It's your boy Aing, bringing to you guys a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen, today I got an exciting one. Today I got a banger. We're gonna be talking about the 3 worst modifications I have done. If you didn't just realize, my body language told you I just got nervous because the amount of embarrassment that I went through with these last 3 mods, oh gosh, I don't know how I did it. Thankfully, I haven't done anything too bad to this Tacoma. The only thing that I've done, well, as of now, gosh, I just say now because I know I'm gonna do something worse. I chipped the paint when I was taking the SR5 badge. Please don't yell at me. I used my nail and I didn't think it would be so bad, but nonetheless, this is going to dummy proof you. So there's things to learn from these modifications that I did and things not to do. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave an early like, a comment, and a subscription. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, starting off with the #1 thing that I did, and I get reminded of this literally all the time. So the gas cap. The gas cap mod was absolutely awful. I went ahead and purchased an aftermarket gas cap that had a locking key on it so that I wasn't worried about somebody like finding my truck, noticing the truck, they're like, oh, that's Aing's truck. Let's go pull a prank and put sugar in his gas tank. I know people who that's happened to, so I was like, all right, let's not be a victim. Let's prevent it. So I bought 2 different gas caps. Sorry for the voice crack. And well, the first one was an absolute no-go. The second one was even worse. It had like 40 threads. I don't know why they didn't throw up a red flag, but also it was a little bit wider. And well, I was able to get it in. I locked it, I put the key in, locked it, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Closed it, and then I was like, let me check it before I go to a gas station, need to pump gas, because then that would be really bad. So I opened it, tried to get it out, and it wouldn't get out. So so that was a really bad fail. I had to get like tweezers, pliers, moving it up and down, and I was so scared because people were talking about replacing the whole system, which would not be a good day at all. See, I tell you, those blue RAV4s, I don't know if you can see it, those blue RAV4s are always trying to steal my Voodoo Blue Thunder. So what I'll say to that one, what point I would give you, make sure when you're ordering something, make sure it's for your specific year. After that, actually, on Amazon, it says, this will not fit your 2015 Toyota Corolla, or this will not fit your 2020 Toyota Tacoma. Thank you, Amazon. Where were you earlier? Secondly, this one was pretty bad. This one was unsafe. This one I regret very, very much. Now, the lift kit. The lift kit that I did was good. Everything worked out fine, but if you don't know, whenever you do a lift kit, you have to come back and check after 500 miles, make sure everything was torqued down properly, everything is good to go, everything is a-okay. Now, I decided to do that a little bit earlier. It did like 300, 400 miles on the truck, took it off-road, took it to the beach, had some fun in it, and I was like, okay, let's check everything. Definitely after this beating, we should, you know, check it. So I decided to check it, and well, what I found was discomforting. So let's go ahead and get down. Let's go to the side that doesn't have the hot muffler, actually. Okay. Right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but this part right here looks very good. And I'm gonna take a picture of it now just so I can remember if I do the lift kit by myself, but I don't think so. Pretty much, after I had done my lift kit, everything was good until I came back here after like 300 or 400 miles. These bolts were not in properly. So this one was barely holding on to the nut. This one was also barely holding on to the nut. And those 2 were way over tightened. I don't remember me and my dad doing them that bad. So I don't know if over time they happened to get like that. At any moment, this could have came undone, and well, it would have been a very unfun situation. Ow. What I would say from that one, if you're gonna do your lift kit, double check your work, triple check your work, and then go back a 4th time around for your boy Aing and quadruple check your work, because not only is it your safety, it's the safety of other people. And I'm super embarrassed that I even have to, you know, talk about this, but you know, you live and you learn, and well, maybe it'll help someone out whenever they're doing theirs. Also, even if you get it done by a different shop, make sure to get it checked out, because I put it in my Facebook group chat and people actually told me that a lot of shops have had that happen to them. I got it sorted out, I fixed it. That's why it's always smart to recheck it, retorque it after 500 miles. If you beat and abuse it, maybe even sooner. Also, I want to mention this because I've actually started to talk to people a lot more on these 2, official Aing on Instagram and official Aing on Snapchat. I love talking to you guys, so if you want to, reach out to me on there. I respond to as much people as I can. Like only 2 or 3 people have reached out to me, but I'm trying to seem like I'm famous to entice you to talk to me because I need friends. And last but not least, the wheels and tires that I went with. Now, the wheels and tires that I went with were too big. Okay, they were too big. 285/70 R17 on a 17/9 with -12 offset should only be ran on a vehicle that has a 3-inch lift. If you go 2.7, it's not enough. It'll rub. I started to rub up here. I started to rub down here. I started to rub on the cab mount. I had to get an alignment, but when the alignment went on, the highway driving was not the best. Nonetheless, that's actually not the worst part. The worst part was the lug nuts. I got the lift kit installed, I got the wheels and tires, and I was waiting for them to get installed, and then I take it to a shop. They get there, they tell me these lug nuts were too big, but I was one step ahead of them. I waited like 2 weeks to get different lug nuts. They were black to match the wheel, just for them to tell me that those lug nuts are not long enough. They would only get on to thread and circle around 2 to 3 times. Now, I don't remember the exact amount, but I think you want to do 8 or 9 full rotations, I think. Nonetheless, you want to make sure you pay attention to this stuff. Little things like lug nuts, well, I mean, they play a big part, but they are very important. If you don't get the right lug nuts, well, then you have to wait longer to get your lift kit. So do it right the first time. So yeah, those are the 3 mods that were so dumb. Something that I did that were so bad, but you live and you learn. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. Let me know, what are the 3 mods that you've done that, well, you regret or you messed up on, but thankfully you caught onto them sooner than later. But nonetheless, it's been your boy, I'm out like an Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. Stingo tomorrow. Peace.